Hello to you all seekers of truth everywhere that are looking for guidance, that are looking for truth that resonates with their hearts, with their intuition and inner guidance. I am here to speak with you today about relationships of any kind and conflict in relationships, as we've all had situations in which we've had difficulties, misunderstandings with brothers, sisters, mother, father, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, any kind of relationship. Um, there are, of course, difficult moments in which we all go throughout our life, and eventually, sooner or later, we will all go through a moment of difficulty with another. Well, what I have to say is that when we have one of those moments of conflict with another, we must know that if there are emotions that are arising from within us because of something, because of a decision that person has taken, because of something that person has said, because of a choice that they make, the emotions inside of us are showing us that we need to look within ourselves. For example, let's say in a relationship of girlfriend and boyfriend, or husband and wife, let's say they choose to go their different ways, or one of them makes the choices of ending the relationship and going another pathway. In that moment, it's important to look within ourselves and ask ourselves, what are we feeling? How is this person taking this decision making me feel? Do I feel alone? Do I feel afraid of the future? Do I feel that my life is falling apart? Do I feel that I don't know what I'm going to do with my life? Do I feel betrayed? Do I feel angry? Because you see, in that moment, let's say when two people get separated from a relationship, most of us, what we do is, instead of dealing with the pain that arises in that moment, we are finding another relationship, we are finding another partner, we are changing life outside, thinking that, okay, I'm going to move houses now, I'm going to move in a different country, I'm going to move in a different town, I'm going to go out with my friends and be with people. You see, in those cases, in these scenarios, they are the perfect moment for you to look within yourselves. Look within yourselves and ask, what do I feel? What am I feeling? Why am I feeling these emotions? Where are they coming from? Because you see, everything that you are feeling because of what seems to be now, what seems to be the situation of the now, the emotions never come from now unless someone is physically or emotionally hurting you. Just because a person makes a decision to go one way or another, that shouldn't make you feel anything if there's unconditional love and acceptance towards the other. But if the relationship is based on something else, on attachments, on fear, then of course emotions are going to come outside, because the ego is being projected at that relationship, and the ego is attached to that relationship and is looking for salvation through that relationship. So in that case, If you look within, if you take courage and use the opportunity to look within yourself instead of escaping your emotions, instead of changing the relationship with another person, instead of moving places or doing anything just to not feel what you are feeling now, you are going to increase the pain. You are going to perpetuate the pain. You are going to make what you are feeling even more difficult for you, which eventually will arise again even stronger because you have to deal with it. The reason why it's coming out because you have pain in there from the past, from what has been done unto you, from what you've done to yourself and to others, that is coming out, that needs to be released. You see, in that moment, it's important for us to be responsible for our feelings and to know that regardless what other people choose, I know that is for their greatest good, as long as they are not hurting me physically, emotionally, and calling me names or humiliating me or disrespecting me. As long as that is not happening and they are just making a choice, then we know that okay, this is not because of now. This is because of this pain is here inside of me. Okay, let me look within myself. Let me look within myself and ask myself, where is this coming from? When have I felt like this before? What do I feel betrayed? Do I feel lied to? Ask yourself. Have you been betraying yourself? Have you been lying to yourself? Have you been avoiding seeing the truth inside of you? Have you been escaping your own intuition? Have you been hurting yourself? Because you see, everything that you see in the other that is negative as well as positive is inside of you. Everything that is inside is a projection. Everything that you see outside is what you have within yourself. And in moments of great turmoil, in moments of seas of emotions arising to the surface and coming out for you to look at them, don't ignore them, don't avoid them, don't escape them. Look at them. Look at those emotions. See where they are coming from. Work with yourself through your emotions because you see, you are not out there. You are through all those negative emotions that come out. If you work with them, if you heal them, if you transcend them, beyond there is who you are. That's where you're going to find yourself. That's where you're going to find the love that you've been looking for in other. That's where you're going to find the peace, the comfort, the happiness, the balance, the stability, the security. That's where you're going to find it. It's never going to be in another person. Until you heal that and find the truth of who you are, the world is always going to create, the universe is always going to create situations one way or another for you to see that pain and to transcend it. Look within yourself and know that it's not the person, it's not the world, it's what you are feeling. Look within yourself. Take responsibility for your feelings, for your own greatest good. The sooner you take responsibility for your feelings, the sooner you will save yourselves. The sooner you will heal them, transcend them, find the source, which is starting from childhood throughout your life, based on the situations that have happened to you. You see, we are looking for ourselves and for the love that we need to give to ourselves out there in another. And when that another goes a different path because they feel that is right for them or they just make a choice, and we feel anger towards them, that is not right. We are here to make our choices. We are here to be free. And we are here to be responsible for our own emotions, for our own feelings. We are not here to project on one another the pain that we have inside. We are here to respect each other, to respect each other's choices, to respect each other's path, to stop hanging on to how we think that things should happen and they have to be, because that is what the ego wants to do, to control the environment, to control what is happening around you. So it lies to you to make you think that you have stability if this world around you looks like this. If this people or if this person is next to you, that's it. You have security, you have stability, you have love in everything. And if that person or those people or that environment changes, that's it. Your security is gone, your love is gone out the window, and you have nothing anymore. But you see, if you depend on the outside world, if you depend on other people for your own security, for your own stability, for your own love, then all you're going to do is create suffering upon yourself. All you're going to do is perpetuate the pain. The universe is trying to help us, and in a way, in all ways, is creating these situations, is making these situations take place so we see what is inside of us. Because you see, especially in relationships, especially in any kind of relationship, but especially boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, um, and parents, um, is when things come up from inside of us that we have to deal with, because we are mirror of each other. We are mirroring and triggering in each other emotions that we need to deal with and we need to heal. So we are each other's teachers. Unconsciously or consciously, we are trying to help each other by bringing those emotions to the surface. This is a time of self-responsibility. This is a time in which we all have to look within ourselves to find the answers, to find the love, to find the freedom, to find salvation, to find everything we want and we need, to find ourselves. And we are here beyond the negative feelings that are there, beyond the limited beliefs, beyond what is not in accordance with universal laws, with balance, with love, with harmony, with unconditional love, with acceptance, with peace. Everything that is not in accordance with that, with unity, is coming to the surface so we can heal it, because we are all going towards a new era in which we are all responsible for our lives, we are all responsible for our emotions, we all live in harmony, in peace, and unconditional acceptance and love towards one another. That is what we want for ourselves. We want to be free. And that is what we want for the world. We want the world to be free. We want the world to be at peace. We want to be surrounded by responsible people, happy people, free people that support each other, that live in harmony with one another, without any differences or separation based on color, based on country, based on the cars that they drive, the phones that they have, the teams that they support. We are all one and the same at our core. We are life. The life in me, the life that I am, is the same as the life in you and the life that you are. Expressing itself differently. Yes, we all have a unique expression, a unique way of being. And we have to tap into that. And the only way we can tap into who we really are, into the truth that we are, is to work with ourselves, work with what we feel and we do not like. You see, when you feel something that you do not like, don't change the outside. Look within yourself. That's what you need to go through. That's what you need to change and remove and transcend and heal. Changing the outside will only increase the pain inside, because you see, if you make a choice of not looking within yourself and not looking at the pain that you are feeling, the universe and life will increase the volume and will create situations for you that will be stronger, more painful, so you can see even more pain, so eventually you will have to deal with it, so you don't avoid it anymore. because that is for your greatest good. That is what you want. You want your own freedom. And you can only have your own freedom through transcending your negative emotions and limited beliefs, through looking within yourself and see what is for your greatest good and what is not. And use relationships as something sacred for you. Use relationship as something that you know that through whatever emotions arise in any kind of relationships, they arise because the universe, life, your soul, consciousness wants to heal you, to help them bring them out so you can look at them and see that you need to take responsibility for them because they are yours. You have created them out of unconsciousness. But now when you become aware that there are emotions there and you see them, yes, I feel anger, I feel sadness, I feel abandoned, I feel rejected. Yes, you feel them there because they are yours to deal with, because of things that happened to you in the past and the situations that you are experiencing now, that is helping bring all that turmoil to the surface. Write it down. Do therapy, do healing work. Work with yourself. That's how you change your life. By looking at what you are feeling, going through it. That is the hell that we need to go through, because beyond that hell of negative emotions is heaven, is our soul, is the truth of who we are, not the truth of what others told us to be. Not the lies that we have perpetuated, created, and repeated in our lives. This is an era of truth, and only by being true to ourselves first, we can be free. Work with truth, not against it. Work with life, not against it. Life is here to help you, to save you from pain, from the ego, from self-sabotage. Because when you are not looking at what you are feeling, you are sabotaging your own growth, because that is a perfect time in which you can evolve, in which you can release some of that anger or negative emotion or pain, so you can make space for more of you, for more of who you are, for more of your light, for more of your strength. And you can only get more of you by releasing what is not of you, which is the pain, which is the anger, which is the sadness, anything that is there that you do not like. When you feel something that you do not like, don't go and get an ice cream, change a relationship, travel. It's good to do those things if you feel inspired to, but do those things because you are happy now, and those actions are an extension of your happiness, of your inspiration. Don't do things because I feel sad now and I'm going to do this to feel happy. No, I feel sad now, I'm going to look within and I'm going to see where is this sadness coming from, because it seems that it's from the surroundings, but no, it's inside of you. That energy is inside of you, and only you can go through it, only you can be responsible for it, only you can help yourself release that and free yourself from that, so you have more strength. Only you can do this. No one else can do this for you. And the longer you escape it, the bigger the pain gets. And not because of anyone, but because of your choices. Because you are trying to avoid it instead of looking at it. It's not easy, it's not always easy to look at what we are feeling, but that is the easiest way as a general. Because if you don't look at the pain now, when it is coming out, and you will look in a year time, throughout that year, all the actions that you will take will come from that pain, and everything that comes from places of pain will get increased. So the pain will get bigger, and eventually when you will finally have to deal with it, it will be stronger than ever before. So for your own good, for your own sake, deal with it now. The sooner, the better. The more you wait, the more you ignore, the more you avoid what you are feeling, the greater suffering you are creating to yourself, and you do not want that anymore. You do not want suffering, you do not want pain, and only you can free yourself. Not through the world, not through escaping in the world, but going in here. This is where the world, this is where you are. Uncover and release what is not you to find you, the real you, the higher self, the real self, the infinitely strong, the one that is one with life and the universe. And when you will find that, your life will completely change. You will be inspired at every action. You will feel love and peace permanently into your life, regardless of what's happening outside, because you will not be attached to how things should happen. You will be in complete and perfect acceptance, because you will be in complete and perfect acceptance with yourself. And when you are there, at that place of complete freedom, anything that happens in the world has absolutely no effect on you. You see the world through love, because all you are is love. You see the world through peace, through acceptance, because that's what you have inside. And all your actions will lead from that. The universe will walk through you and with you, and will open all the doors for you, will help you manifest everything you wanted and 1,000 times more. Why? Because you are connected with the truth of who you are. And by being connected with the truth of who you are connected with the entire universe and life everywhere. And life wants to work with you to bring here into this world a different kind of world. A world of harmony, of unity. A world that is real. A world in which we are all real to each other. Which we are all understanding to each other. In which we are all at peace. United as brothers and sisters, united as one, as a one community, one planet. This is our home. Our country is Earth. Our place of birth is Earth. We want the best for ourselves. And we only show that when we deal with our emotions and our feelings. When we walk through them, that is how we show our love towards ourselves, our care towards ourselves. That's how we are changing our life. The only way. That's how we evolve. And if we had enough of situations, experiences, and emotions to happen again and again and again and again, changing the situation with another, that's doing nothing. Only looking within. When those emotions are coming up, only then you can free yourself. Only then you can stop those experiences to happen and create different kind of experiences that come from harmony, from abundance, from happiness, from freedom, and that attract those kind of people into your life, because then you will become that kind of person. You will be real to yourself. You will be free of negativity, and then you will attract other people that will be free of negativity as well. You can't expect others to understand you if you don't understand yourself. You can't wait others to help you, to save you, if you are not helping and saving yourself. The universe is showing you what you are giving and showing to yourself. Always. It's not unfair. It's your own actions that are being reflected into the world and coming back at you. Not to harm you, but to show you, to teach you, to wake you up to reality. And you have signs everywhere. The universe is working with you through the people that you love, through the people that you have around, through relationships especially, and it's trying to wake you up. That's why these things are happening to you. So instead of blaming the other, look within yourself. Blaming the other only increases that pain and projects at the other person your own pain. You're not solving anything like that. How do you think wars have been created out there? Worldwide conflicts or local conflicts? Because everyone is projecting their own pain on each other instead of taking responsibility for it. You did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me, you are wrong, I am right. And that's how they start hurting each other or killing each other because of what they have within themselves. They don't know how to take responsibility for it. They don't know that what they feel is because of them, because of what they've been through, not because of the other. But now we live in an era of consciousness. We live in an era of evolution in which there's so much help everywhere. We just need to open our hands to ask for it, to look for it. It's there for free, available now from people that have been gone through their journeys, there from people that have been going through their own pains, through their own difficult experiences, through their own difficult childhoods. And when they have cleared themselves of those emotions, they are here to help you, to tell you about their journey, to tell you that there's no escaping anymore, to tell you that by escaping what you are feeling, you are only increasing your pain, and you do not want that. So it's time to wake up to yourself, to your real self. Stop avoiding what is within you, because only you can deal with it. Don't make others responsible for your feelings. Your feelings are your responsibility. Your life is your responsibility. The change that you are going through is your responsibility. The change that others are making is their choice, and that's it. If their choices affect you, then you need to ask yourself why. Why do I feel like this? Is it because I'm dependent on the outside? Is it because I depend on that person? You see, egos are always attached to the world, to people. Because by being attached to the world, to people, they are waiting for that person to make a change into their life. They are waiting for that person to give them the love that they need to give to themselves. And when that person or that situation changes, the pain comes to the surface. Because the ego is like, who's going to give me love now? Who's going to save me now? But that's the time when you need to look within, transmute that pain, and find your own love. Find your own freedom. Save and help yourself. You are looking for yourself. In the world out there, through relationship, through everything, you are looking for yourself. Unless you are already free of negative emotions, you are looking for yourself, for your own love, for your own acceptance, for the happiness that is within you, for the freedom of being you, the real you. But you can only be the real you when you have freed yourself from all that pain. Because otherwise you're just going to act from pain and perpetuate the pain and spread that pain everywhere. Because acting from pain would only increase the pain in others. But when you free yourself from your own pain, that's when you will know exactly why you came here, what you came here to do, what you are inspired to do, what are your passions. And by acting from that freedom of being the true you, you will act. Every action that will come through you and with you will be for the greatest good of all, for your greatest good and the greatest good of all, because will come from love and freedom. But until then, the journey is within. As much as you can, as often as you can, look within, work with yourself through what is uncomfortable. That is the way to heaven. That is the way to freedom, to liberation, to love, to God, to the free life of spirit within you. Don't look for outside, for anything. The outside cannot give you anything. Find yourself, free yourself, and then from the infinite abundance and love that you are, you will enjoy everything that you are doing. Not because of what that gives you, but because of your fullness. because you are already complete and fulfilled now and here because you have yourself. When you have yourself, life becomes so easy and so beautiful. You are inspired and guided at every step. Beautiful things happen into your life. You attract wonderful people that accept you, that love you for who you are, because that's what you have for yourself. But you can't say, yes, I love myself, I accept myself, but you still feel negative emotions. The pain still comes up. Then you are not there. Yes, we love in ourselves as much as we can. It's a journey. We can't say, yeah, today I love myself completely and that's it, I finished. It's a journey. That's why it's evolution. But until we completely heal ourselves of those emotions, we are prisoners. Prisoners in the prison that we created out of unconsciousness, from pain, from not knowing who we are, and from looking for ourselves in others. From looking for ourselves in experiences. It's time to wake up here and now. Now is the time for your liberation, for your salvation. And you only have the key. You are the key. Your actions are the key. Your responsibility with yourself and what you are feeling is the key. Stay with that. Act with that. Go through to find you, the real you, not the created you, not the personality, not the ego, the real, luminous you, balanced you. The one that has both masculine and feminine energy, because you see, masculine energy is not just, it doesn't mean that you are a man so you have masculine energy, you are a woman and you have feminine energy. You see, we all have equal parts of feminine energy and masculine energy inside of ourselves. We need to start learning to balance that out. Yes, we are expressing here as males and females. We are here in males' bodies and female bodies, but inside of us we have both energies. Female energy, compassion, understanding, and everything to do with feelings and emotions. And masculine energy is the self-awareness, the consciousness, the drive, the will. We need to have both for perfect integration, not one or the other. Or second energies like um, anger or controlling the other, or that is not masculine energy. Or being always submissive to the outside world, to others, letting others control you, tell you what to do, or using others. That is not feminine energy either. That is just pain. Has nothing to do with the pure feminine, has nothing to do with the pure masculine. But because we have lived in pain, in a world of pain, we have been brought up like that. But now it's time to look inside of us, let go of that, and be light, be free, be who we really are. And look at all those experiences that we've been through with understanding, with forgiveness, being grateful for everything, because thanks to that, we now know more. We have more wisdom to bring. We have more wisdom to act from in all the choices that we are making now and in the future that we are creating. Everything that is happening is for our greatest good. That's what we need to understand. Life is for us, not against us. Focus on the things that make you happy. Stay balanced. Stay in nature where you can be in contact with yourself, with your truth, as nature is clear of energetic pollution, and it helps you with your own balance And only in balance, only in peace, only in stillness, you can be in contact with yourself. Only in stillness, you can be in contact with the truth, the deepest truth of who you are. If you are looking for truth in your life, that truth is always within you, not in another person. Others can maybe help you um, by guiding you deeper within or asking you questions, but don't depend on others. The truth and the only holder of truth is you. And if you are going through a lot and if you are confused, go in places where you feel relaxed, go in places where you feel comfortable, or at home, prepare yourself a nice bath with candles, with um, roses, or whatever you like. Go in the park, go in the seaside, go up the mountains, wherever you feel comfortable and harmonious. Go in the places that you love. That's when you will be in contact with yourself stronger than anywhere else. Speak with yourself, understand yourself, listen to yourself. It's time for truth. And you want that. If you do want that, that truth is only within you. And truth is your salvation. Truth is your liberation. Truth is the path. Truth is the light at the end of the tunnel. Walk the path of truth. That is where eventually you will discover yourself and free yourself. Be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. No matter how difficult it is, no matter how difficult it seems, be true to yourself. That is the way. That is the only way. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that everything that I said helped you, inspired you to be more in communion with yourself, more in communion with life within you, with the life that you are, more responsible with what you are feeling, and courageous to look within and help yourself, work with yourself, not against yourself. I wish you freedom, light, strength to look within, to deal with what you are feeling. I know that it's not easy. I know because I've done it myself and I know it has never been easy. But now I look back, I look with gratefulness. With gratefulness, I am so grateful that I dealt with that I had the courage to look within. It's all worth it. It is all worth it because you are doing it for you, for the real you that lies beyond that pain. It is all worth it. You are worth it, and only you can do that. Only you can walk your path. We all have our own paths. And only by walking with truth, the truth that we are feeling, only by being honest with ourselves and listening to the truth within, we help and liberate ourselves. It is time to look within. No more avoidance. No more lies. No more pain. You don't want that anymore. You don't want that anymore. If you do, keep avoiding your pain. Keep running away from your emotions. But that will take you to more and more suffering. I know. I've done that. And many of us have. That is not the way. You don't want more pain. You want to be free of any type of uncomfortability, of any type of suffering. And only you hold the key. Only you hold the key. It's time to look within. It's time to be courageous. It's time to be you, because you are courageous. The real you is strong. Be committed to yourself, to your journey, to your evolution, to your happiness, to the light that you are. Free yourself. It is time to be free and happy and loved by you, by the universe. And you are loved now. You are helped now. That's why everything is coming to the surface. That is the help. You just need to look at it, go through it, deal with it. Half of the work is already done, the other half is yours. Let's be responsible for ourselves and stop questioning the world, but question what we are feeling. The world is a projection. Don't question the projection, question the source of the projection inside of you. That is where you need to look at. I love you all. I send you light, peace, harmony, strength to be responsible with yourselves. That's all I wanted to say. Be on the path of light. Walk the path of light. That is when you will find yourself. That is where you will find God. That is where you will find freedom and love. You've been looking for that all your life. It's not out, it's in. It doesn't seem to be in because of the uncomfortable emotions, but beyond them is there. I know it. And you know it too. Deep inside. Love, freedom, and respect for all.